Good evening to all and welcome to the session 200 grammar rules. So far you have learned 116 rules. Today we are going to start with rule number 117. This rule goes with the present continuous tense. What is a rule? Already you have learned if you take the primary auxiliary be. In present it has three forms. What are the three forms? Am, is, are. Then you may get the doubt where to use am, where to use is, where to use are. There are certain combinations, and that is a rule. Subject to be present form combination. If the subject is I, we should use am. Subject is we, you, they, we should use are. We are, you are, they are. If the subject is third person singular, he, she, it, we should use is. He is, she is, it is. A lot of students know this rule. This is an easy one. I am writing a book. I am writing a book. We are running. He is doing the work. An easy rule. Rule number 118. This also goes with present continuous, but actually it goes with use and the specific time phrases. We should use present continuous tense to express an action that is going on at the time of speaking with adverbs of time like now, right now, at the moment, nowadays, these days, continuously, etc. These two are very important. You have to remember. Examples. She is having her breakfast now. Based on now, you have to decide the sentence should be in present continuous. That is a clue. He is listening to music at the moment. This is a phrase. He usually teaches English, but these days he is teaching French. This is an important example. He usually teaches English. This is present tense, habitual action. But these days, this is a clue. When you use these days, you should use present continuous. But these days, he is teaching French. In the exam, they may give, he usually teaches English, but these days he teaches French. Not correct. He usually teaches English, but these days he is teaching French. Rule number 119. This goes with past tense. An important rule. It goes with common errors. We should use a past form. Please focus on the key words. We should use a past form of the verb for the first verb and the basic form without to for the second verb. Basic form without to means what? Bare infinitive for the second verb. But this rule goes only with interrogative and negative sentences. This rule does not go with affirmative form. Example, did she buy fruits yesterday? Here we have two verbs, did, buy. The first one rule says the first one should be in past form, do, did, done. It is a past. And buy, the rule says the second verb should be in the basic form without to. What is the verb here? To buy, the basic form. Without to, buy. And mind you, this is not the present form, it is a basic form without to. And for that, there is a specific term. What is that term? Bare infinitive. And usually, I said this goes with common errors. Usually, people say, did she bought fruits yesterday? Not correct. Did she buy? And they may get the doubt, why should we use the present form? This is not the present form. It is a basic form without to or bare infinitive. He did not practice last week. As I said, this rule goes with interrogative and negative sentences. The first one is interrogative, the second one is negative. He did not practice. Practice is a verb, and this is a basic form without to or bare infinitive. A lot of people say he did not practice last week. Not correct. He did not practice. They did not work yesterday. First verb in the past form, second verb in the basic form without to or bare infinitive. An important rule. Rule number 120, this goes more with use and specific time phrases. We should use past tense to express a past action or an action that happened in the past with adverbs of time like yesterday. These are all clues. Last night, last month, in my childhood. It could be one word, it could be a phrase, it could be a clause, but they all should go into past. When I was a boy, clause. Once upon a time, phrase. Long, long ago, phrase. I met my childhood friend last week. I met, past form. My childhood friend asked a question when? Last week. Time is in past. So past tense. I read a lot of books in my childhood. In my childhood goes into the past, but it's a phrase. I read, read, same spelling, pronunciation changes. I read a lot of books in my childhood. Now, a few practice questions based on these rules. He was not practicing songs these days. Already you have learned what are the adverbs of time that go with present continuous. Now, at the moment, these days, nowadays, continuously. Then you cannot use past continuous, you have to use present continuous. He is not practicing songs these days. The student was listening attentively at the moment. At the moment also goes with present continuous. We cannot use past continuous. Based on that, was listening is not correct. He is listening. The student is listening attentively at the moment. Then it is correct. He usually runs, but nowadays he is jogging. He usually runs. Usually, that goes with present tense, habitual action. Here it is in present, no problem. But nowadays, if you see the word nowadays, exceptions are there for these days and nowadays, but you have to understand the context. Then you should use present continuous. But nowadays, he is jogging. No error. Sentence is correct. They were fixing the table now. Now goes with present continuous, then we cannot use were. We have to use are. They are fixing the table now. Present continuous. He was working on a new project right now. This is used for emphasis. This also goes with some action is going on at the time of speaking. Then you should use present continuous. And the clue right now, at the moment. He is correcting the papers at the moment. At the moment, something is going on. What is going on? He is correcting the papers. Present continuous. So this sentence also no error. Question number 7. They did not attend the meeting. They did not attended the meeting yesterday. Common error. They did not. Here we have two verbs. Did, for that we should use a past form, and attended, not correct. We cannot use a past form. We have to use a basic form without to or bare infinitive. Based on that, they did not attend. Then it is correct. They did not attend the meeting yesterday. Did he went there this morning? This is again a common error. A lot of people tend to say this, which is not correct. Did they interrogative past verb, past form? It is in past, but the second verb should be in bare infinitive, not in the past form. Did he go? Did he go there this morning? Then it is correct. They haven't come yesterday. Yesterday goes with past tense, but here the sentence is in present perfect. Even this has been given in many exams. Not correct. They did not come. We cannot say they haven't. We have to say they did not come yesterday. Then it is correct. Did they broke the cup last evening? This is also a common error. A lot of people tend to say this. Did they broke? Why do they do that? Why do they make that mistake? Logical thinking. They think it is in past because past tense we have to use a verb in the past form. That goes only with affirmative form. But interrogative and negative forms we have two verbs. One should be in the past, it is in the past. The other should be in bare infinitive. But here it is in past, not correct. Did they break the cup last evening? Then it is correct. That's all for today. Important rules. And do remember all the rules. To understand the rules, you need the basic information about tenses. After that, whatever goes with the rules that go with core grammar, easy to master, easy to learn. Easy to learn, easy to master. But you don't have the basic information related to tenses, then it becomes a little difficult. You have to learn the basics, then it becomes easy for you. Thank you very much.